far away from each other.
It's a summer sandwich.
Hi!
Hi! Ladies, how are you?
Great!
Yes! Welcome to Milwaukee Horror Con. So happy to have you.
And let's applaud Summer. She's been working so hard doing it. And I love this woman next to me. I'm a huge fan, and you're amazing.
I've been doing her face from sleepaway camp all weekend long. I'm afraid it's just gonna stay like that. Like I'm gonna get on the plane and then be like, ma'am, are you okay?
I'm like, do it again. So I'm going to ask you each an individual question, then throw it to the audience for a question or two, and then we have 30 minutes, and then we're going to the Delve Deck, and that's going to be a random question drawn by an audience member. I don't even know what it is. Very exciting. Okay, so Naomi, I'll start with you. Okay. Oh my gosh. So you, of course, we all know American Horror Story, and we love American Horror Story, right?
Woo!
I want to know more about your one-woman shows.
Oh, American
Horror Story.
So yeah, I have a new one-woman show. I have 3 total. You can't buy them. I sold them out. Although if you do want them, we can find a way. Although I'm the only place you can find them until I sell them to a Netflix or a Hulu or a Hilarious, even better, which I am hopeful to do.
Yeah.
The 3rd installment I will be shooting as a comedy special on April 9th in Palm Springs, so very far from here. However, if very soon, very.
So what are these? What are these women about?
Me.
Is it like an autobiography situation?
Yes, totally autobiographical. The first is called Girl in Argentine Landscape. It's my kind of coming of age story in Argentina. Fun fact. Then the second is called Carnival Knowledge, Love, Lust, and Other Human Oddities, sort of my kind of madcap dating in LA adventure. It's sort of like Sex in the City, different coast, shittier shoes. The third is my most recent. That's the one I'll be shooting in April. Gosh, less than a month from now. Called American Horror Story, and it's not just a convenient title. It's literally about that. Like, I'm American and I'm a whore. I mean, we all are, right? I mean,
Yes, let's applaud that.
The idea is it's less of a promiscuous whore, although I've been that too. It's more of a woman that hustles, who does what she's got to do to get what she wants, right? We all do it.
Yeah.
So that's the whore. And so it sort of takes you through my kind of history of hustling in Hollywood. From starting in literally first grade to through my sort of journey becoming Pepper, post Pepper, and they're all sort of tackle various aspects of my life, and who knows? You never know. Like I really consider myself my own muse. So like at any moment, if you do something crazy, it might show up on a show someday, So, yeah. So watch out, Felissa.
Watch my P's and Q's over here on the left. I'm just fascinated by you. I really have to say, this is one of the most talented, completely hilarious, and loveliest human. Like, it's been such a pleasure getting to know you.
I mean, that is projection, by the way. Psychology 101. Like, if you follow Felissa, she's literally, every post is all caps, all exclamation points. I love you! This is the greatest day of my life! You people are my favorite people in my life! It's almost like...
That's exactly how I write it. I'm like, oh my God, gratitude!
But she literally is that way. It'd be one thing if it was like not genuine, but she literally like, you are her favorite people, like since yesterday, Another group that she was with. It's amazing.
Next week.
I love you. Oh God.
Felissa.
Yes.
Your turn.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Can we discuss a little not so known movie called Scary Movie?
Oh. Oh, that thing.
That thing that no one knows about?
Yes.
You're like, can we talk?
Yes. I'm a huge fan of scary movies. When I'm a fan of a movie, like a Terrifier, like a Hatchet, I stalk people. And they all have restraining orders on me, but I wind up in the movie. So it's good. It's good. It works out well.
When did you find out about this?
Well, I knew they were doing the Terrifier parody for some time.
Yeah.
And then when it all came together and it was 100% absolutely happening, they called me and said, this is the date, are you available? Come fly in. And I have to say it was pretty surreal. Being on a set, like scary movie, something I've loved for so many years, and all of the cast, it was definitely like just being in the middle of a dream. The weigh-ins, as Ms. Naomi knows, what movie did you do with Marlon?
Him. Did Marlon eat your face though?
Marlon did not make out with it. No, but he did give me the biggest hug, and I froze. I went, because I'm the biggest fangirl, so I should never be around people I love, because I'm just like, oh my God, I'm absolutely in love with you, you're the best thing in the world. And I have no filter, so Marlon is just delightful and smart and wonderful energy to be around.
And a great kisser.
And apparently the best kisser that I did not have the chance to make out with. So yeah, he was special, and that set was something else. So that movie I hope you all saw the trailer. It's
Are you in the trailer?
Fun. I'm in the trailer. It's super funny and fun. And yes, a Blood Scary Movie 6 coming June 5th.
Wait, I have questions, and
Yeah.
maybe everyone knows this, but can you say, are you parodying
It's Terrifier.
or
No, it's just
Terrifier?
Terrifier.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just a small moment of Terrifier. It's super fun. Their sets are exactly like the films they parody. So you feel like I am a Terrifier right now. This is crazy. And it was just a beautiful experience, surrounded by love, and I had the best time and feel so grateful to just have been there, just to shake hands with people I love and admire.
I mean, how cool to not only do Terrifier, but then to do parody Terrifier. It's just like the gift that keeps giving.
Yeah, it is a huge gift, and there's not one moment of my day in my life where I don't think about that.
Yeah.
And I know you're the same way, where, I've always been a fan of this genre. I feel so amazed. I don't want to cry, but I'm so sappy and sensitive. I just feel like thankful to all of you for just accepting us and like being our family. It goes far beyond the films. This is a community of total love and inclusivity and care. And I just want to thank all of you for your love and your support. Thank you for being here.
Do we have any audience questions? Come on, don't
Okay,
be shy.
bye-bye. No kidding. My friend Jeff.
So this question is for Naomi. In American Horror Story, there is a scene in a diner that does not go very well.
Meatloaf.
Yes. So meatloaf is an interesting choice of what Pepper wants. Was there a reason why it was meatloaf?
It's a writer question, really.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like I had a say. It was written on the page, and I said it.
Okay.
I only had a say in how I said it.
Okay.
No, that's a good question. It's kind of a funny food.
Yeah.
Maybe?
It is a goofy.
Like of all things to get hung up on, like it's kind of gross.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Fun fact, Pepper got her meatloaf. My very first day back for Apocalypse, which was like 4 seasons later, literally on the menu, meatloaf. Which I thought was just amazing. It was like, I'm sure it was just a coincidence, but still, it's kind of cool. Like, really, my one day back, and this is what I get? Meatloaf? Thank you.
That's awesome.
I always like to work with Twisty the Clown.
Yeah.
John Carroll Lynch is so talented, and just such a great human. He's also a good follow. Less caps, less, but he's so smart, and so, yeah, there's not a bad apple. Like, sometimes there's like, oh, there's one person problem. Kind of like what you were just saying when Felissa was talking about how much we value you guys. Like every now and then somebody will walk up and they're like, thank you for being nice. And I'm like, really? You're walking up to me, you're telling me I'm beautiful, you're giving me money, you're complimenting on my talent, and I'm gonna be rude to you or like mean? Like how? But I think people are, and that's bonkers. I don't get it. Like, stay home if you're gonna be rude. You can be like unpleasant to your cat or whatever. So stay home. Anyway, so but the point is, there are bad apples. We've all seen those those pro photo ops where the celeb's like, and the other person's like so excited to see them, and then like, what are you gonna do? Like, post that on your mantle, like this picture of, I don't want to name it.
And those are always the most expensive ones too. Yes. So, yeah, I'm pleased to report that there is not a bad apple in the AHS world. Because it sucks. It sucks to meet like your idol and then be rude. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix, what? He was so like mean to me when I met him, and I was like, oh, like, and it ruins all the movies. He was like one of my favorite actors. What? Joaquin who? Yeah. Oh well. Anyone else out there? Don't be shy. All right, I'll keep going. Naomi. Oh, yeah. Well, since they locked up on me all of a sudden, I'll keep going. Okay. I would love to know how you developed your character of Pepper. Was it all on the page, or were you able to take a lot of liberties and figure it out on your own? I mean, there was nothing on the page. When you think about it, literally, like, I had, a few grunts an episode, you know what I mean? So there was not a lot on the page. I think early on, like that very first day I was on set in the day room there, Ryan Murphy did kind of a tour of the room, and he's got his pedophiles over here and Tourette's over there, and it's like this big, almost like Jackson Pollock style, and just like throw a bunch of crazies in a day room and like see what sticks. And I think Pepper definitely stuck, and I remember playing with string like you do, and him kind of walking up and kind of like I said, sort of touring all the crazies, and he actually said Pepper's the best, and I was like, yeah, I mean, so as far as like the page, very little. The makeup did a lot. Like my first meetings with makeup, I mean, they were where I got all of my information from. They were like, you're gonna look like this, which means you're probably gonna wanna act like that. Like I didn't even know what that was, and so they were the ones that introduced me to Schlitzie and Todd Browning's Freaks, and like I said, if you have this condition, then you probably walk like so, act like such, like I had to take on all that. And so, that was my process. I kind of tend to go from, I'm very physical, I go from kind of the outside in, so knowing what I look like, it's almost like the experience of if walking into a wig store and you put on a, long mane, you turn into like Sofia Vergara, like, can't even help yourself. That's my experience anyway. And so I had that was the same with Pepper. Like, once I had the makeup on, I kind of like took on the physicality. And of course, that's just half of it. There's the inner life too, which I worked with the coach to kind of create sort of a backstory. It ultimately was not the same backstory that they endowed me with seasons later, which is sort of fascinating. And some people are like, what's the backstory? And of course I can't say, I mean I could, but who cares? Like it's
it pales in comparison to the one that they actually ultimately gave me. And what really matters, I think, is that I have one, right? Like, you have a backstory, we all have a backstory, and it doesn't matter that we, I'm not going to probably get to know your backstory today, but, although you did get a poster, thank you very much. At the same time, like, the most important is that we have one, right? That you can see on screen that it's not just makeup, that there's a life under, beneath it all. So, I should let Felissa talk.
No,
How did
I love that.
So for Sleepaway Camp, how did you develop your character?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You just showed
No,
up and
you're
then
a kid.
No.
How old are you?
Well, first of all, I was 13.
Yes.
So already being a young person, we have great imagination. Think about when you're little and you're playing and you're like, I'm a teacher, I'm the grocery store clerk. You develop that amazing, vast world of these people that you're kind of playing in your little head, in your house. And for me, I became very protective of Angela because of all that she had been through. So I really understood, wow, this person had gone through tragedy, hurt, and the director talked to me so often about how to bring that backstory to light by just staring, because I'm doing that. No, I don't speak a lot in the movie, and so I really needed to convey so much with just her sitting and looking at the other characters who were terribly mean. So I knew they had it coming, baby. And she was just such a great character to play, being my first character. It was wonderful. It was like going to sleepaway camp, all my best friends, making out with Ricky, my cousin, yes I did. Going on canoe rides, playing volleyball. It was a beautiful experience. Beautiful. I loved everyone. And still do. And I still do.
All caps.
All caps. Exclamations. Yes, I do.
How long did it take you to get into pepper makeup?
2.5 to 3 hours.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but listen, people are like, I could never, and I'm like, really? Go to work, clock in, lay back, close your eyes, take a nap. Really? Like, I would like that job. There were days like the Freak Orgy, season 4, episode 1. They actually had a prosthetic chest, and that took that was a full 6-hour job. Yeah.
How many days did you shoot in that?
I think it was just a day, actually. So yeah, I mean, they really figured it out. Like it started with kind of 2 Emmy-winning makeup artists sort of cutting me in half, one doing one half, the other doing the other. And then, as they did it, they kind of perfected it. I would say those very first makeup tests were probably like 9-hour days. And then, like I said, by the end, by Freak Show episode 10, it was like one guy could do it in 2.5 hours. Yeah. Actually, fun fact, tonight at the Oscars, the gentleman who is going to win, I would bet money.
What is he nominated for?
He's nominated for Frankenstein, the makeup. His name is Mikey Hill, and he designed all the makeup for Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Tomato. Anyway, he's gonna win, and he is actually the one who was responsible for me being cast as Pepper. When I love that. When I was auditioning, the callback was really just a meeting with makeup. They took a bunch of photos of me, and other actresses for that matter, who they then manipulated to see what we would look like in the makeup. And that's when Mikey Hill and Ryan Murphy kind of consulted, and basically Mikey pointed to my profile and was like, she's gonna look the best. So, which is really cool, because let's face it, that makeup, I could put it on you, you'd look totally different. Everybody looks totally different, and I just happen to look like that with that makeup. So I have him him to think.
Okay, so one last call for questions. All right, banana.
This one is for Felissa. Since you were so awesome in Joe Bob, I was wondering, have you considered hosting your own show that shows horror movies?
That's so sweet. Does anybody watch The Last Drive-In? Joe Bob, The Last Drive-In? That was a gift. That was a gift. And he's not finished. I know that they announced their last season with Shudder. We started 8 years ago. I was on the marathon. I walked on set. I was like, this is magical. This is going to be huge. And sure enough, it was. And he employed me as his mangled dick expert. Anytime there's a mangled penis, I am called in to inspect. And fortunately, in horror, we have a lot of mangled penises. So I will let you know that he has 4 specials coming. And there happens to be some mangled dick stuff happening. So I will be on the summer special. And I'm thrilled to be a part of it. And I just really look forward to what he has coming up next, because look out for Joe Bob. He is just beginning. He is our amazing guru. And yes, I myself have always wanted to host. I have 2 podcasts right now, one with Kane Hodder and Tiffany Shep is called Casualty Friday. We just got signed to Bloody Disgusting, so we'll be on Cineverse and Screenbox and all that good stuff. And I have one with Brett Wagner called Killing Time Experience. And I intend to make both of those into some kind of hosting show, because I love people, and I want to talk to people, and I want to find out not only from horror what makes everyone tick and feel creative and passionate. And I've put together some hosting, reels and stuff, so hopefully that will be in my future.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, it's time for the Delve deck, guys.
Thank you.
Time for the Delve deck. So the Delve deck is a deck of conversation starter cards by my favorite small business based out in California called Boardwalk. Check them out. Great shirts, great party games like Delve decks, okay? I'm going to shuffle these up, and we have a volunteer. I'll go to you. She's going to pick a card. We'll do the question.
Oh boy.
All right. So, this is my favorite part.
Scary.
I know, I got nervous all of a
This
sudden.
is my favorite
Yeah,
part.
we're like actors, and we're going, oh my God, what is that?
I don't even know the question. It makes me so excited. All right.
Jessica.
What was your name again? I forgot.
Jessica.
Jessica.
Knows me.
All right, pick a card, Jess. Pick a card.
Nice.
What invention are you most thankful for?
Ooh.
Invention.
What invention are you most thankful for?
Oh God, the Wonder Bra, of course. Are you crazy? That's the only thing I'm thankful for.
I obviously don't relate. Does yoga count?
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
Yeah, it's not an invention, but
figured
obviously
it out.
someone established a routine, and yeah, I think it's really it's a game changer for me. I mean, I'm a total maniac before I practice, and then well, actually, I didn't practice this morning, so you're seeing it.
You're seeing me at Naomi right now.
That's interesting. So because I meditate
Mhm.
a lot, and if I don't meditate in the morning, and all my energy sort of comes together with just feeling good and calm. Is that the same for
I
you?
mean, yoga is it's a moving meditation.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do it every day.
every day,
Every day. Yeah.
except today.
Yeah. She's out on the loose, people. Go see her on her table. She's gonna go crazy.
All right, everybody, give it up for my lady.
Yay!